What's up, Fantasy Goats? Week 2 is in the books. We've got waiver wires for week 3 in fantasy football. We're going to get to those in just a few moments. We also got some injury bugs to address. Nothing new in our game. Let's just roll it right now. Good evening, Goats. Alongside the Commissioner Rhino, and I've got the JX Fantasy War Chief. I am your shepherd, and that's right, it is week 3 fantasy football, and we kick things off with the waiver wire show. Gentlemen, stewards, how are you this evening?
Doing good. A bit better if the Raiders would have won or showed up last night, but
the Raiders. Chef Gino. What's up, Tron Goat, baby Tron Goat? The Goat is ready. The Tron Goat's ready. War Chief, how are you feeling today, War Chief? You are on camera, by the way.
I am on camera.
Yes.
I can't tell if you have 3 eyes or 4 eyes or 1 mouth or 2 mouths, but I'm here, and we're gonna make this thing work.
Look, man, it's not just our players that get injured. The shepherds, the stewards of the Goats, we take the hits for you guys as well. But we wish you nothing but a speedy recovery, JX. Obviously, went to the eye doctor, but we're gonna get through this. I'm sure. They probably just put like those eye drops in your eyes, right?
My eye just died. I'll probably be good in like 30 minutes. I'm fine.
Oh yeah, yes. Nothing time can't fix. Nothing that time can't heal. Jason, William, how are you this evening, Goat? I would probably drop Jerry freaking Judge Judy here to go get Keenan Allen in the half PPR, holding Drake London Bridges, Tet, and Calvin. Yeah, if you have a soft spot, Jason, for Jerry Judy and the Browns, then maybe the other consideration would be Calvin Ridley. But yeah, I know Rhino could see, but just to get one more time for JX, would you drop Jerry Judy or Stephon Diggs for Keenan Allen? It's a half PPR. He has London, he has Ted, he has Ridley, Diggs, and Judy. Keenan Allen's available, so that's first things first. You're gonna want to go get Keenan Allen right now.
Yeah. And this kind of like worked out what I initially thought. Like when he first initially signed, and Lad being kind of like the guy who's kind of fallen off of it. Like it seems like week to week is going to be either Lad or QJ who has like the bigger games, but Keenan is just going to be as steady as it's going to be between 10 to 15 points. His explosion games are 20 points per game, but Keenan is just going to be his basically his handcuff. Like he's always going to rely on Keenan no matter what week it is, no matter what opponent it is. Keenan's going to be there for Justin Herbert.
Yep, he is. I would drop Judy.
Definitely drop Judy. I'd drop Judy or Diggs. Either one I drop.
Drake May's a better quarterback than Flacco.
Mm-hmm.
And he targets Diggs too, so
Drake May is most definitely has more upside at this time than Joe Flacco. But what if Joe Flacco gets replaced? What if Joe Flacco's time is pretty much numbered?
Yeah, then we're completely out on Judy if Joe Flacco's not playing.
So Dylan doesn't even help matters.
Or Shador. None of those quarterbacks, except for Joe Flacco, help Jerry Judy.
You could try to trade Judy first, too, if you wanted to. Put him on the block if you're on sleeper, see what happens. Somebody might want him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I mean, it's good advice if we weren't. I mean, it's good advice. The only challenge with the advice is the fact that, he's up against the clock with waivers.
Right, so you put him up. If you don't get any advice, then...
If you don't... Right. Okay. So if you don't get any takers, any feelers, lookers,
Right.
then you're gonna have to make the drop, and you make sure you put the claim in for Keenan. That's it. By the way, you're not going to be the only one that's putting in a claim for Keenan Allen.
No.
Is available. Hello, Sniper. How are you today? Feeling really good about all the wins that she compiled yesterday, week 2. Jason Goat. Jason Goat. I think we have a matchup with Jason Goat. That's right. The warfare has already begun. We're going to have to talk to the troops beginning tonight. We have to redistribute the ranks. That's right, Rhino. We have to redistribute the ranks in the Rhino dynasty. Throne Goat BB with Jaden. Yep. With Jaden banged up. Which quarterback? Trevor, Russ, Sammy Darnold, Gino, Bryce, Browning, Wentz, Rodgers, Stafford, Matt Jones, Flacco. Gino was horrible yesterday. With Jaden Daniels banged up. So who do you want as your backup? That's the $1 million.
Stafford.
Well,
Stafford or Mac Jones.
Yeah, I actually agree with the Mac Jones. This feels like a stream situation, a weekly play by play. I don't trust any of those guys. Fantasy wise, I don't trust any of those guys except for Mac, because Mac, no matter what Shanahan puts out there, the quarterback is going to get his stats. But everybody else just feels like a weekly, stream kind of play there.
I like Bryce Young too.
I like Bryce Young. Yes, Bryce Young. We can have another conversation about that behind the scenes. But the only trouble with Mac Jones, the only trouble that I could see right now is the simple fact that Brock Purdy will probably be back week 4. So what happens in the event, right? What happens? Knock on wood. That whatever is lingering with Jaden, with this little sprain in his knee, becomes something worse. Now Jaden Daniels is going to miss some time. Then Mac Jones is back to the sideline. Now he needs another quarterback. That's the only trouble with Mac Jones.
And who you dropping to pick up a quarterback too?
That's another question.
And then one thing. This is just me thinking. My thought is, if it was going to be bad, he wouldn't be day to day. This could be the same thing that Jordan Love went through last year because he dealt with a sprained knee pretty much all season long. So this could be the same thing. He's just be each week he would be questionable.
Yeah. How effective was Jordan Love last season with playing banged up all season? Not very
effective. No.
So we have a little bit of a caution here with Jaden Daniels coming right out of the gate. He's probably going to play. Hopefully we're wrong, and Jaden Daniels will revert to full 100% health. I would go with Stafford, though. I'm okay with that one, and I'm also okay with Bryce Young.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Bryce has high upside. I think Bryce would be a good play. For as long as Mac Jones is playing, no, I really like Mac Jones.
Yeah,
I get it, and Tron was thinking Mac Jones too with the Kyle Shanahan quarterback. I get it, but
he's dropping Gino.
I would be dropping the Chef Gino too. No, I would be dropping. Yeah, Gino was fantastic last night at home against those tough Chargers. But no, and Gino will probably he should have better games than that after it's only week 2. But again, Tron, you can by all means you want to go ahead and pick up Mac for this week, or to just sit there behind Jaden Daniels this week, or maybe dare I say start Mac Jones over Jaden Daniels, which would be borderline kind of crazy. Mac Jones is not. Brock Purdy's not going to lose this job to Mac Jones. How about
no?
That? Yeah, Brock Purdy's going to wind up starting again. It's just a matter of when he's ready to. Rumors say the Bengals looking Malik Willis
to go along with
they do
Gifford and Bryce Rippon.
They did sign Brett Rippon.
Yeah.
Okay, so then
they It's
That
like
is gross.
Gross.
That is fucking. Excuse me. That is gross. Malik
give me flashback
Willis.
there, JX. Huh?
What's up?
Brett Rippon didn't give you flashbacks.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Brett Rippon lost us a game against the Packers that we should have won.
I remember that. I remember that game.
So it was terrible. It was like the worst quarterbacking I've ever seen.
I remember that game because I played Brett Rippon in that game in one league. It was terrible. It was terrible. If I were the Packers, I wouldn't be shopping away Malik Willis unless
I wouldn't either.
unless the
I wouldn't
Bengals unless
That's not good business.
the Bengals are going to be. I don't think the Bengals would do that either. That's gonna probably cost them a fourth or a fifth. I don't know if I would do that.
I wouldn't trade away Malik Willis unless somebody gave me like a second-round pick.
For
No, I'm
Malik
serious.
Willis, I know. That's what I
he's
mean.
Not that he's
Right.
worth that, but
That's-
you have to overpay for me to give up a reliable backup quarterback. You
That's
know, Malik-
that. That's exactly what I mean. So like, yeah, Green Bay. Well, you know what? Fine, Cincinnati. You cheap sons of you know what? Give us a second round pick. We'll give you Malik Willis. They'll never go down. And yeah, no, Sniper. I appreciate the info. That just a rumor. I get it. I'm just saying it was a rumor. Would you do that? Well, don't be hating on my QB2. Nobody's hating on your QB2. Did pretty serviceable last season.
We're not
Serviceable.
hating on your QB2. That's we're not. How we hating on? We like him a lot. That's why we're saying.
Yeah.
Why would the Packers trade him? He's too valuable. We're not hating on him. Come on now.
Yes. Would you start T.J. Hawkinson or Dalton Kincaid in a full PPR Ventro? Welcome to the show, Ventro. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe. Please support us. We'll be with you all season long. Don't forget to like Goats. Please like the video, the stream. That helps us out. That helps us find some new goats. We're all here for the goats. Hawkinson looks like,
Yeah.
Some of you in one of my leagues call him Blockinson.
Yeah, I mean that's what he looks like. He does not like he's moving very well. I don't know if he's just not completely healthy off that knee. I'm definitely going with Dalton Kincaid in a full PPR.
Plus, it's Carson Wentz as your quarterback too. I don't think he's known for supporting tight ends.
We thought we were going to get at least a good opening runway with T.J. Hawkinson with no Jordan Addison and the promise of the Michigan kid J.J. McCarthy. Well, J.J. McCarthy's shelved now for a few weeks. Aaron Jones shelved for a few weeks. They're missing a lineman. T.J. Hawkinson's not playing good. This Vikings team their defense is still pretty solid, but now this team is in shambles. I don't want T.J. Hawkinson, and I am a T.J. Hawkinson manager, but maybe not for long. I'm going to have to go look for someone else. Me too. I'm not sure if Dalton Kincaid is the right move either, to be honest. I don't know if Dalton Kincaid, that seems like a dart throw.
Yeah, if Juwan Johnson's out there, or even Dalton Schultz is out there, Jake Ferguson is out there.
Yes,
I try to get them, especially Juwan Johnson.
These are a little bit better options for sure. Juwan Johnson right now.
Winston with the Bengals, with Jamar Chase and Higgins. That would be a beautiful sight.
Could you imagine Kirk Cousins to the Bengals?
Yeah.
It would be a king's ransom. That would be a king's ransom. Forget it. So
they can mix Kirk. That's way too much money for him to take on.
The Falcons are asking for a king's ransom, and through 2 games, only a quick, short 2 games. Michael Penix is kind of like B-, and that might be generous right now. Still plenty of time.
Yeah.
JX, the war chief probably disagrees with me, but again, It's a short sampling.
And plus he's got against two pretty good defenses.
That's what I was telling the goat of goats who soaked. The Vikings were no joke. They're no joke on defense. Don't be. Should I drop Tank Bigsby or Ollie for Rashad White or Tyler Algier? The only reason why you would want Tyler, the only reason why you would want Tyler Algier is if you have Bijan.
I mean, he has little value.
We say this every season. I know he has this little bit of standalone value. It disappears.
He had 75 yards rushing a touchdown this past week. So
yeah, but Rashad's better though. Rashad is a better option. That was another one of our sleepers this offseason. Like Rashad is still there. Like as good as Bucky is, Rashad scored a touchdown last night. Rashad had like over 30 yards of rushing last night, and Rashad caught a couple passes. Like Rashad has some nice value.
Which QB3? Which QB3, dope?
KJ. Yeah, he had 66 yards rushing last night.
KJ. Yeah, I got him. We had him last week listed here, and I left him on week 3's waiver list for this week. I do think it's just a matter of time. I would, if you've got the spot, if you're in a good situation with your roster and your standing, although even if you were in a lousy situation in your league, it's still only 2 weeks. I'm telling you, this is someone that I would want on my bench in case for the event that this man gets the starting nod, the one that they drafted.
But Rashawn Johnson is still hurt, so we don't know what that might look like too.
Well, I mean, it'll look like Rashawn Johnson, right?
No, if he's going to move into the running back 2 spot.
I think that the Bears at this point would roll out both of them, right? Give them, somewhat of an equal snap share. Let one of them. So I don't give a shit if Rashawn Johnson starts the game, as long as they give them an equal amount of snaps throughout the game and see who's playing better, and then it'll dictate from there, right?
Kind of like the Texans should do with their running backs.
Yeah, well, yes, right. Well, I mean, minus the fact that Nick Chubb did score on the late play. Yeah. But yes. And I don't get, and same thing goes for Kyle Monangai, right? So fine, let him get more work. Let's see if he could be more effective than DeAndre Swift. And that's how you wind up leapfrogging on a depth chart.
Yeah.
If you're more effective, you're not gonna sit the dude that's doing better. Yes, if this is a running back, that coveted running back, the coveted sleeper, dark horse sleeper, NFC North. The video is on this channel, goats.
And especially if this is a dynasty league too, then definitely do this.
Bengals should have traded for Jameson Winston. Well, you know what? I thought about that too, Chong. I did. And just knowing the little bit of personality coming out of that ownership and that organization, I think Jameson's bigger than the Bengals. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's bigger than them. Like he's just way too far out for some. You know what I mean? It's weird. Like I thought about it. Of course, he's a perfect body. Experienced running back, experienced quarterback who's going to throw it to both teams, both players, both sides. But he's competent.
A great locker room dude too.
Great dude with the troops. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
So the Bengals have the Vikings this week. Like I've been saying that they're going to give Jake Browning the initial nod. Like they're going to. He proved me before that he could lead that team. I think he's actually a good waiver wire pickup if you really need a quarterback, honestly too. But they're going to give him all the shots in the world to make that happen.
You see our guy, huh?
Fuck me, man. Fucking day, man. Fucking day. Fucking day. You see who it is, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I saw that right away.
JX. You see who it is? Yeah, no, you can't see.
I can't see anybody. So no, who was that?
Yeah.
Oh, SoCal. Oh, I can see
One of the OGs, man. One of the original GOAT.
It's one of my brothers. You see who it is, right? It's Wandelius. You see who it is, right?
Yeah.
Wandelius. He's the Wolf's been on Wandelius even before Wandelius got the name Wandelius. There he is, folks. Love it. Love it. SoCal, hello. The sniper knows. The sniper knows the affinity I have for this man, like I do with all the goats, all my people. Where were we before this man just took over?
They were talking about Jameson Winston.
Oh yeah, Jameson. Wandelius. Jameson, yeah, look again. He could. All right, fine. Imagine Jake Browning, who's been in that locker room, who is again competent, above competent, and I kind of feel like from 2023 moving forward now, this entire time, I think Jake Browning will be a pretty serviceable quarterback for this team. He knows this team. They know him. Imagine if Jake Browning goes down and now it's Brett Rippon galvanizing the locker room. There's no fucking way Jamar Chase was going to stop running routes. But he would. But Jameis, no, he wouldn't. There's the difference right there. That's the point I wanted to get across, and I'm pretty sure that you all basically agree with that. Peter Goat was enjoying the podcast until you mentioned the Bears.
Sorry.
I mean, what do you want to like, Peter? I know you're just joking. I mean, fuck. I'm here in Queens, New York. Why are you doing the Bears? You think the Bears are the only team that is like straight out the trash? Don't be surprised. Colin Cowherd, John Middlecoff, this previous Sunday. One more week before they do the Bryce Young thing with Caleb Williams. That's his prediction. We'll see.
What do you mean?
Dave Canales, sat Bryce Young in the middle of the lesson. Okay.
So you think that's got with Caleb Williams and they're going to start Paget?
Yes. Well, that's what he thinks, but it's kind of plausible if Caleb has another stinker. Ben Johnson was giving him praise, though. He was saying that there's some stuff that he's doing that's really good, but then there's also some stuff that needs to get cleaned up.
Yeah. That sounds like how he was at the Trojans with the USC Trojans too.
I think it kind of looks bad that your defense gives up 52 points.
Yep.
And after, let's say he does change them next week and they lose again. That just looks bad on the whole organization if they take out Caleb Williams and he scores, over 21 points again. I don't know. I don't know if sitting him is the best option for the Bears.
Manon guy, I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, Ryan Poles was sitting there, Peter. Of course he was. But I'm pretty sure that Ben Johnson had a lot of say in this pick. 7th round pick out of Rutgers University. Does that ring a bell to you, Peter? It should. Because the last 7th round pick out of Rutgers University is a Super Bowl champion running back in Isaiah Pacheco.
He also is public enemy number 1 in Kansas City right now, though.
It should. Look, I was literally just about to say I don't know what kind of shelf life these 7th round running backs have in the NFL. They don't. They're not considered the Saquon Bijan elites, Derrick Henry elites. They're not. So I don't know what kind of shelf life they have, but the value in getting them in the 7th round when they've drafted 6 other positions. And now this guy might be able to make a splash for, again, I don't know what his runway looks like. I really don't.
And he says, "Go Cubs, Chicks."
Go Cubs.
Oh, big Cubs
Go
fan,
Cubs.
yeah. Big Cubs fan.
It's almost that time. It's almost time for October. Hopefully, they just don't disappoint me. But I'm ready for it. I'm ready for whatever happens in October.
At least they're in a position to disappoint you. The Angels disappointed from the very start of the season. So,
Coach Canales, la 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 la.
That's how I feel about Coach Canales right now too.
Yeah.
He just stopped lollygagging and get better game plans together, because I haven't seen Carolina start well in quite some time. So that's on him. I don't know if that's on the offense alone. You gotta have a better opening, scheme drive than what they've been putting out there.
they were talking about that a little bit on the game that day. About he needs to do a better job scripting the first 20 plays than the other professional coach does.
Yeah.
All right. Why don't we do this before we get into some of these dudes here on the waiver wire for week 3. Goats, week 3. Let's not forget. We really appreciate you watching us. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much. Troy Franklin, man. Freaking Troy Franklin.
76% owned right now, rostered. Only 5% of those people are starting him. I was one of those 5% last week, but not this week. Not this week. He's great. Like I said, man, he seems to be growing into the wide receiver 2 spot.
I just don't know with Troy Franklin quite just yet.
How do we know that he's perhaps won't take over the wide receiver 1 spot?
And that could happen too.
Or Marvin Mims. But here's the reality. The two of them have a good connection. I think it's Sean Payton. Again, it's Sean Payton, right? So it's like Sean Payton with RJ Harvey. Well, he pulled back the reins even worse this week. And I kind of feel like he's doing it with the receivers not named Cortland Sutton, as a veteran that he is. But and probably one of the only offensive skill position players that he actually inherited, that he didn't like draft or sign in free agency. And that's just that just adds to that issue with Cortland Sutton and why he's going to be gone soon. But Troy Franklin, a freaking talent. It's athletic.
And you can see it coming on a little bit towards the end of last year too, that maybe the game is slowing down a little bit for him because he's starting to come on.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, if you're doing a roster audit week 3, and I'm not sure how much of an audit you're doing, but yeah, I would if Troy Franklin's available, Keenan Allen's not available, Wan'Dale Robinson is not available. Troy Franklin is a pretty good wide receiver to be adding at this time. It doesn't cost you anything at all. I mean, if you're the Jaden Reed manager,
Yep.
and you have the IR spot, you have a free ad. This is a free wide receiver, free ad.
Is he third in that group of receivers? Because that's why I'm not sold. Like, that's why I'm not sold on him, right? Because like for a majority of leagues, Wan'Dale's available, Troy Franklin's available, and for about half, Keenan's available, and he would be my third option. And I'm just like, I don't know if I would risk missing out on the other two to pick him up.
He had 8 catches on 9 targets for 100 yards and a touchdown yesterday or Sunday.
It's a good game.
Yeah.
It's a really good game. Now, just to play devil's advocate, and just to demonstrate that I'm not totally biased. So this is going to be unbiased. it would not surprise me if, like, okay, Troy Franklin didn't have the same amount of snaps, didn't run the same amount of routes. Cortland Sutton has a better game. Well, Marvin Mims is the guy in week 3, and it's like he's okay, and that just lends to the unpredictability of the Broncos wide receivers.
Yeah, one other wide receiver too is and everybody sleeping on is Johnny Brown. Five catches on 7 targets for 66 yards and a touchdown. And it's almost the same as he did the week before.
Mm-hmm.
You love him.
No, I love him, but it's just the fact that even in the offseason, they talked about the rapport that him and Trevor Lawrence had. And he's the one closest to Trevor Lawrence. And as the war chief, the great JX says, whoever's closest to Trevor eats.
You read it right. As of now, you read it right.
Him and listen, Diami and Parker last week.
Parker.
Closest to him. That's who he threw to. while Brian Thomas was over there. Short arm and stuff on the outside.
Wonder if the wolf is still here. Week 2. Jaguars. Peter Parker, ladies and gentlemen. Scatterbrains, baby. Scatterbrains. Where would I rank him? I would rank him right up there. And the only reason why he's not on this list is, he shouldn't be available. But I guess if he is available, Frog's Goat.
Definitely go get him. I would take for granted that he played against a trash freaking Dallas defense last week, gave 500 yards of offense. But it looks like he might be taking over that role.
And, Tyrone had some pretty good runs also. I went back and watched most of that all 22 JX. I wanted to watch it. I wanted to see Malik in action. I wanted to see Wandale in action. But, of course, I watched Tyrone and Scatterbo. And they both had pretty good runs. It's just, again, this is like Scatterbo is just like the bowling ball. He's going to tackle you before you tackle him.
Yeah.
And Tyrone Tracy's got to learn to see a hole better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's going to remain the 50-50 split there. I don't know the snap count between the game, but just from me watching a good bit of it, I watched the condensed game. It just looks like that's how it's going to be. Because Tyrone, they do complement each other very well. Like, there's a certain style that Cam brings that Tyrone can't do, and a certain aspect that Tyrone can do that Cam can't do. Yeah. I don't think anyone takes the backfield. I think they're just sharing that.
No, I think and if I remember right, because I have both of them on one team now. The snap count was about even.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah. Maybe it might have been like 52-48, something like that, but that's how even it was.
Yeah, I see that moving all season just like that.
Cam Scatterbrains or Bayshal Tootin?
Bayshal Tootin.
That's who you going with?
That's tough.
It's tough.
That's tough. I'll probably go with Cam.
74 total yards. 1 touchdown.
In the air.
In the air.
Same thing for Travis Etienne in the air. Everyone got it in the air except for BTJ. I love it.
But
I love it.
I think even with that, I think I would probably take Scatterboo.
Yeah, Scatterboo.
I think it's pretty close. It's pretty close. It is. And Frog's Goat. Let's make sure we're not dropping the wrong dude either. Let's make sure that we're dropping somebody that's just like, droppable. Troy Goat. What wide receivers are best to go for on the waivers? It's Wandale, it's Franklin, it's Alec Ayumaner. War Chief.
Yep, that order. How you have it. Wandale first, Franklin second, Alec third.
And Ayumaner is like 91% roster now too, so there's a good chance he's not even in the waivers.
Pat Fitzmaurice compared Alec Ayumaner to Anquan Bolden. That's
perfect example. That's perfect comparison, I should say.
That's pretty high praise.
He looked good against Rams. He looked good.
Or he said he has some Anquan Bolden in him.
Yeah.
I think are the exact words.
Yeah.
That's a good comparison.
That is, that's some good comparison comp. COMP comparison. Quincy Goat, my goat is fucking 2 and
Dang.
He got so excited, he
Dude,
disconnected
so
himself.
excited.
What you're saying, Quincy Goat, 2-0. 2-0, man. That's right. You're on your way, brother. You're on your way.
Quincy, you're not losing another game the rest of the season. You're
No.
not.
Been doing this for a year. It's the first time that's happened. He got him so excited.
Yeah.
Now he's rolling on the floor laughing, probably because. Oh yeah, good deal, man. Actually, I went 20 leagues. I went 12-8 this past week.
No, I went 6-0.
Yeah, nice.
6-0 this week. 6-0. I was pretty proud of my team.
It'd have been 13-7, but Jaden Reed getting hurt in one of the leagues cost me.
Yeah.
And Evan Ingram cost me another league too.
Ugh.
So, but Payshawn Tootin, he's only rostered in 45% of the leagues right now. 2% start. So he's a good ad.
Yeah, we should have from them trading what do you trade? Tank Bigsby. I wanted to believe that Bashaw Tootin was going to be the second guy, but a little part of me was like, LaQuint Allen could probably take some snaps away, but nah, it is definitely Tootin in Travis Etienne.
After that happened with Bigsby, I picked him up that night.
Did you?
Yeah, besides I had dropped him earlier, probably a week or two earlier. Some other people like that I like too is Dante Thornton and Tyquan Thornton, both the Thornton boys. One for the Raiders and one for the Chiefs, man. If they're out there and you have room, I would pick them up. It's just a matter of time before freaking Dante Thornton starts connecting with the long ball because they're targeting him.
They are targeting him.
Just not getting the ball to him.
I thought he was going to have himself a game last night. I really did. The way he started, I was like, he's going to have himself a game.
He came close. And I like Torrey Horton, too. And Torrey Horton is actually a good one. Maybe not for a redraft, but if you're in Dynasty, to pick up. Just stash right now because he 2 for 4 for 32 yards and a touchdown, but he's going to start getting his. All right. And he's back. He's back again.
He's back. He's good now. He's composed.
He's coming home. He's coming home. The shepherd has come home.
You're muted.
You're mute, dude.
You're muted.
Are you new to this?
struggle bus.
All right, you're good to go now.
Excited. I'm sorry. I get excited when Quincy comes in here winning championships, and I'm excited for all my goats. Can we get to? I'm confident that you got to Quincy Goats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just gonna sit back and I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the show.
I was getting ready to throw out Trone's question here. A tight end hoarder in my league, is that Mel?
That's
Dropped
Trump.
Kraft before. Oh no, it's not Mel. She wouldn't drop Kraft. A tight end hoarder in my league dropped Kraft before he went off this Sunday. Although I need a quarterback replacement, going after Kraft first, then wide receiver, then quarterback, I would do the same thing.
Yeah, I would too. He's looking like he's going to be the number one wide receiver in Green Bay. They're scheming plays for him to get open. He seems like he has the best connection with Jordan Love. I'd definitely picking up a Kraft first as a priority.
In one of the leagues I'm in, somebody dropped him.
But he needs a quarterback.
I put a waiver in for him. We'll see if it happens, but
he needs a quarterback. Are we not just being prisoners of the moment with Tucker Kraft? I know he looks really good last 2 weeks. We know that Jaden Reed's going to miss time, but when are we expected to see the emergence of Matthew Golden?
Oh, it's
Or ma-
getting
or, ma-
there.
or, or, or,
It's coming.
or maybe Romeo,
Yeah.
Dontavian, Wicks, and again, I'm just painting the picture.
The return of Bo Melton from the DB room.
Bo Melton. So I'm just painting the picture here. Like, while yes, Tucker Kraft looks like a fantastic tight end for the Packers and a fantastic fantasy tight end for us, there are still other options on that team. And Tron needs a quarterback. Try to do both. See if you can do both, Tron. Cover your bases. Make sure you don't neglect the quarterback if you need a quarterback.
How many people in your league need a quarterback or might be going after the quarterback? So look at that first, and then if nobody really needs a quarterback, then try to get Kraft and then go for the quarterback.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. He will be. He should be. Set it and forget it.
I think Chig is starting to become a set it and forget it guy.
Chig. All right, tell us about that.
He's getting targets, man. He's getting targets.
How many?
Is he?
Yeah, I mean, like, so is Alec Ironmaner, and that's the question? Is he getting targets?
He got six last week. It's a little bit
bad.
of it was a little disappointing start. I thought he would.
That's not
I thought he would
terrible.
be a higher target guy right now.
Yeah, 4 of 6 for 35 yards, but you can see it building. And then Juwan Johnson. I think he had. I can't go through all my leagues to find what he had, but he had a lot. I think he had like 9 or 10 targets.
Yeah, Juwan Johnson was he had another 9 targets this week.
Yeah.
So he probably is more the real deal than Chig. And Fannin is good. Fannin is very good.
Harold and Kumar. Harold Fannin. Good two. The only problem with Fannin is the team that he's on.
Yeah.
That's probably the only problem. And he's also kind of sort of competing with another tight end who's a veteran, who's pretty athletic, pretty good.
Yep.
Fields and Burrow owners will likely go after a quarterback, but I think they are going after Russ and Browning. They're reacting to Russ's 400-yard game, and Jake Browning because he slides right into the Bengals offense, but it's not going to be as prolific as we think. It's not. Although Jake Browning will have some decent games, there's going to be some good games in there, but there's also going to be some okay, let's peel it back type of games.
Yep. There'll be some games where he has 167 and a touchdown.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
There will also be games where he has 280 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Or I was going to say 3 touchdowns and 2 picks.
That could be, that guy too.
He's like a white Jameson Winston.
Yes.
Yeah. He's not afraid to let it fly. He's not.
Yeah, he's going to let it fly.
No, can't get Russ. He's gone already. Tron, that's what I'm doing.
What about DJ? Is DJ still available for some of you guys? I know he's available for me. I know because I don't think people believed. Like I didn't believe after week 1.
No.
Now week 2, now I think he's available and he's probably should be a priority pickup for you now.
QB3 in fantasy right now.
Yeah, I think we were wrong on that one.
Yeah, I listen. I took my hat up to him already.
Yep.
He's having an excellent start to the season. He is currently rostered in only 35% of leagues right now, so he is still readily available. He could be a quarterback 1 for the rest of the season if he keeps this up.
Yeah. Yep.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I can't believe it. They haven't punted the football yet in Indianapolis. What? That's crazy.
I'd do this. Ravens or Packers on defense. I say Packers. Yeah, I'd do this. Packers and stash the Ravens.
I mean, no shoes. I don't know what their schedule looks like, but I would just route the Packers.
Yeah, I had the Packers defense in the Fantasy Goats Invitational. They got me 6 points. So that's the trouble with defenses. Unless they're just like absolutely blowing out a team where that opponent doesn't have any points of their own, and you don't get a defensive touchdown, you're not really getting that many points out of a defense unless those two things take place.
I just want a defense that's not going to get scored on. Like, that's how I just anything extra is extra. But if they're not going to get scored on, then I just want that defense. I feel like the Ravens defense is more liable to get scored on than the Packers defense right now.
Yeah. And depends also on the defenses too. I get what you're saying, but if you're like an IDP league, the defensive settings are a little bit different.
Yeah.
Ooh, DJ. Oh, he's gone too. He's gone.
Mel, is this in one of the leagues that you're in with me? That you need a quarterback?
Sniper doesn't need any quarterbacks. No quarterbacks for the sniper. The sniper breeds quarterbacks. The sniper has a farm. They breed. Turn collegiate quarterbacks into professional quarterbacks. It's called Lambo. Nope. I need some quarterbacks. I got Joe Burrow in God Jesus. I got Joe Burrow in Superflex. I got Joe Burrow in 1 QB. I got Joe Burrow in Dynasty. I got Joe Burrow in several areas.
Yeah, I have him in a couple.
Joe motherfucking shit.
I actually have him in the Scott Fish Bowl.
Joe motherfucking Shiesty. And here's Daniel Quintanilla, I believe. Hope I'm not pronouncing that incorrectly. Thank you very much for subscribing. Yeah. Please, hey fellas, PPR league, 2 wide receiver, 2 running back, 2 flex, trade, Kyron Williams for Drake London. I have Genty, Pollard, Jalen Warren, Malik, Jawan, Sutton, Shakir, 2 thin at RB after trade is the question.
I mean, yes, potentially, but I think Corum's eating into that usage.
It'll be a 70-30 split.
65-35.
Yeah. Even if it is
70-30, yeah.
70-30, 65-35 is still too much for Kyron Williams. Kyron Williams for his peak, he needs 85% usage. He needs high usage to, confirm where you drafted him or what you think of him. Like, Blake Corum had a better game than him last week. He looks better than him. Like, everything was better. Fantasy-wise, real-life-wise.
But he was also a bit fresher, too.
I mean, yeah, but this is what we know. We know what Kyron Williams is. Like, he's a singles guy. He's going to hit a lot of singles, hit great averages. But, Blake, he just doubles, potentially triples, like.
All right, so he needs one.
It's one flex. It's one flex.
So go back up to the.
Okay. There you go.
If you could trade Kyron Williams for Drake London, I would do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because that'd be a steal.
I know you'd be sitting there running back, but you have I think you could figure it out from there.
Right, so, you're starting Malik.
Look, right. So as much as we all want our rosters to be completely, totally balanced, but if you are like so dominant at the wide receiver position, which would happen in this case with having Malik Neighbors, then getting Drake London, Shakir, Juwan, having Tony Pollard and Jalen Warren right now on paper, right now after 2 weeks, isn't bad. Isn't terrible.
And Daniel, who's your quarterback? Who's your quarterback, Daniel?
All right, so the 2 running backs I would do if
and Genty. Come on, I would do this trade in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I would definitely do this trade.
All right, so 2 wide receivers, 2 RBs, and 1 flex. Flex, I'd probably put Shakir.
Okay, yeah, Bo Nix. Perfect. Yeah, I mean, he has rushing upside. I would absolutely be good with trading Kyron Williams for Drake London, yeah.
Daniel.
If
They're good pieces here. I know we're getting a little anxious with Ashton Genty. It's still so freaking early.
Mm-hmm.
It's only week 2, and this is his second professional game in the NFL.
And he's showing good glimpses though too.
he was a couple just screen tackles last night away from breaking away.
Oh well, I mean, like he did run in opposite direction. I didn't catch that, but Sniper did. Look, and it's a rookie mistake. It's not as egregious as Caleb Johnson's rookie mistake.
When did he run backwards?
No, I don't know if it was backwards.
The wrong way.
He may have went left instead of right, not necessarily
she
back.
might be talking about the blocking that he.
Yeah,
the blocking. Yeah, that's what she might be
he
talking
blocked
about.
the wrong guy, but he tried at least.
In any event, I should go get Sanders and Jake from State Farm. Which Jake?
Did we ever answer this question about who to start for the 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs? Or actually, if come back on Friday or Saturday. If you're able to trade, come back with the same question on Friday or Saturday, and then we can answer it better.
Well, I mean, it's going to be if the trade gets done, right? It's Malik Neighbors. It would be Drake London,
right?
The 2 running backs. I would probably start Pollard, Jalen Warren, and Ashton Genty as 1 flex, and then the second flex. Maybe we roll with Khalil Shakir against the Dolphins.
That's what I say.
Mm-hmm.
Or Juwan. Juwan Jennings is probably a good flex as well. Bo Nix is his quarterback, by the way.
Yeah.
So he may want to put Cortland Sutton in there just for a stack, and I'm going to tell you how did that stack work out this week 2. Although Bo had a fantastic game, Cortland Sutton didn't. I'd be inclined, Daniel, and since you're new to the show, I know you're not familiar with the slander on Cortland Sutton here from one Shepherd, myself. I would maybe even include Cortland Sutton in this deal just to get it done.
Broncos are playing. Oh,
who?
Yeah.
What?
So Broncos are playing the Chargers this week too.
Derwin James wind up knocking that silly man all over the place.
Derwin James is a bad man.
He'll knock that silly man all over the place. And who's the other dude that I was telling Sniper about? That dude's a dog. And I don't think he's a rookie. This might be his second season. Number 0.
Oh, Henley.
Yeah. No, he's really good.
That guy's a dog. Jake from State Farm. Robinson, yep, I had Burrow and JJ. Sorry, 1 flex. I should just go with Sanders. I have Bo Nix. Awesome. Thank you for the advice. Oh, by the way, 2-0 in my first league.
Nice.
In my first league.
Oh.
Your first time playing playing fantasy?
Nice.
Or like League 1? Like as in like, okay, I have League 1 and then I also have League 17. Rhino has League 1 and he also has League 34. Most of us, like yourself, Daniel, are normal.
I'm overachiever with 20 leagues.
But others, like myself, are abnormal.
Yeah, he says it's his first time playing. Right on.
Hey man, great job. 2-0 start. First time.
We're here on Fridays and Saturday nights doing start and sit questions for you.
Need I say more?
Come on down.
hate I freaking say anymore. Welcome to the Goats. You are a goat. It was fun.
Hit the notification button so you don't miss our stuff.
It was so funny. And Gino did like a 180 looking for him. Gino is the one that's funny.
Gino freaking ignored Jimmy when he was open.
Gino is the one that's funny, dear. Like the deer in the headlights, dear. Yep, this is what the Seahawks didn't want. They were like, you know what? Go ahead.
That's why I didn't want to. I digress, man.
I mean, but Gino is. I mean, this is what you're going to get from Gino, though, right? The first week he looked absolutely just amazing, and the second week is like, I mean, he's a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type of quarterback. You just seen it in back-to-back weeks. That's all.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they got to get the running game going. Yeah, Jacoby looks good. They're looking at.
I think he's number 4. He's in the top 5 in targets right now.
Jacoby looked good. They're targeting Brock. He's targeting Brock. He's just going like 15 feet over his head.
Someday he'll get to Thornton too. He's trying.
They've got to clean up some stuff. I know they had a good season opener in New England.
Trey Tucker looks good too.
But again, then they reared their ugly heads by what we saw last night against the Chargers. Against a better opponent in the Chargers exposed them.
And they're missing one of their best offensive linemen and a guard, and they had Alex Kaplan there on the O-line, but the worst freaking run blocking grade in PFF last year from the.
Look at you! Look at you! I love it when you're citing PFF. Love it. I looked at PFF today, Rhino. Would you care to know what I was looking into?
What? Do tell me.
Texans offensive line pass block.
Yeah.
You want to take a stab?
Probably
after
28th or 29th, maybe 30th.
28th.
Yep. They look it too.
Now that's not the run block.
No, the pass block. I'm talking
about. The run block is like night and day. It's the opposite.
And they're missing 2 players too, so that's what happens when you lose starters. Not that I don't think the starters would make it much better. They might have been ranked 20th, but
the Texans O-line has people thinking that C.J. Stroud isn't the franchise quarterback anymore. That's how bad the O-line is at pass blocking, like you said.
Well, run blocking too, because they opening holes up for. I mean, Stroud had a nice run, and
some of these
Park had a nice little run too, but rest of them.
Well, just like with the skill position players and how we're seeing really good performances from the first 2 weeks, and we're seeing some really shitty performances the first 2 weeks. I'd like to maintain the same level of consistency with the offensive lines and the run blocking and the pass blocking and the secondary and the front 4. Still 2 weeks. The only difference, talking about this unit, I'm talking about an offensive line versus one person and a wide receiver. There's a lot more nuance that goes into 5 of them working together to achieve the same goal versus one of them who needs to just like kind of win one-on-one or know the concept of the route that he's running and the scheme and this and that. Like when Malik Neighbors is coming across the formation and he lines up in the slot and he just like runs a simple in route and like he's just wide freaking open and like get throwing to Theo Johnson, like that sort of thing. But the offensive line, 4 or 5 dudes need to be together. Frogs, goat.
Don't trade. Don't consider sending Pearsall, J-Mo, Tet, or Golden for JCM. I wouldn't.
Sending the Bill owner a trade
Yeah. No.
Look at this man. Look at this man. One more guy, one more waivers to cover. One more. Brought to us by this man, the DeAndre Goat himself. Should take on. We like Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like with Colts wide receivers. It feels very packery over there. It feels very packery.
That's
If you're not Tyler Warren, I really don't want you. It could be Josh Downs 1 week. It can be Alec Pierce 1 week. It could be Michael Pittman 1 week. Like I'm not really wanting anybody but Tyler Warren.
It's time for
and Alec Pierce. He's kind of one trick pony. He's kind of deep route guy. Pretty much it.
Sure, says Genty went the wrong way. What y'all looking? Yeah, I'm going to agree with that. I am, although they did target him in the end zone this week, and I'm pretty sure that they did last week. And we also know that Alec Pierce is like this downfield threat with the highest ADOT in the league last season. Maybe they're getting him a little bit more intermediate because it's Daniel Jones this season.
Mm-hmm.
It's a player that we should probably be keeping our eye on. Now, DeAndre Goat is probably going to add him well ahead of maybe a week 3 breakout.
Yeah, because that's
and if his roster allows him to, right, Skylar, popping her head, watching us. If his roster allows him to, then by all means, who the hell am I to tell DeAndre that no, don't get him. It's a waste of time.
Yeah, three targets week 1, 5 targets week 2. They said still no touch. I don't know if I'm ready to put a roster spot on him just yet. Unless it's dynasty, of course, I'll put a roster spot on Alec Pierce.
Much different scenario. As a matter of fact, I actually have him on a dynasty roster.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that's like 25 deep, 25 spots. Ridiculous. That obviously includes the taxi squad. That includes the IR. But yeah, that's how deep. Start two. Bill Pollard, J.K. Pollard be selling me out lately. Yeah, here's the problem. He hasn't scored. Look at the amount of volume. Look at the amount of volume that this dude is getting, and he's only getting around like 9-10 points per game. I get it.
Solid. That's solid production, though. I just think he's ran into 2 really good defenses.
Yeah,
he played the Broncos week 1 and the Rams week 2, and he's, like you said, he's still averaging over 90 total yards both games. I mean, his time is coming.
I would play Pollard and Dobbins.
Yeah, so would I.
Who the Commanders got this week?
I feel like
Raiders. Raiders.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Quincy Goat. It's Tuesday. We're in the lab all week, baby. We're in the freaking lab all week for you and DeAndre and Sniper and Tron, all the goats. Who Soat, all the new goats. Frogs Goat. We'll be in the lab all week.
Yeah.
Any of these guys on Thursday night? No.
Nope.
No.
It's Miami, Buffalo, Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
Pollard's not sharing this backfield, and J.K. Dobbins, based on what we saw from the Broncos this past yesterday, 2 days ago, J.K. is not going anywhere right now.
No. Mm-mm. And I think Batty's getting a little bit more run than Harvey is right now too.
RJ's getting pulled back a little bit right now. CD with 69 PFF grade. Great game this with PFF grade 69. 69? Seen higher than that, right? For a wide receiver, 69, 67, something. Dear Jerry, you want to see Jerry? Okay. Well, we got to do what she wants. Thank you, Jerry. I think Sniper's actually referring to, like, she's actually going to write Jerry, by the way. She's going to write a thank you letter. I'm not even joking.
Does she have Green Bay Packers owners paper that says owner?
Yeah, of course. If you're receiving shares, dividends, whatever the hell they are, of course you got papers. Kanaka. Jones will see a clean pocket against the Titans defense. Well, let's not forget about this one also. It's a divisional game.
Yep.
It is a divisional game.
The Titans defense is also very good.
The Titans are going to have to do something here, yeah. Rather start 0-3. At least make this cut. They've been competitive, haven't they?
Yeah, they've been competitive for the most part.
I mean, they sure as hell were competitive against the Broncos.
Yeah, they were right there.
Rams too.
Yeah, they were right there with the Rams until the Rams pulled away late. They were winning at halftime. It was 13-10.
So
now, one thing that
does that change our Tony Pollard now, though? Divisional game. Tony Pollard going up against the Colts.
I'm starting Tony Pollard.
Yeah,
immediately.
Okay. Well, that's why you're our analyst.
Yeah, I'm starting Tony Pollard immediately.
The shepherd defers to the analyst and the commissioner.
Yeah, I agree.
Tron brought up another good point. Oh, not Tron, excuse me, DeAndre. We trolled Cup yesterday, but after watching the Seahawks games, he's looking like an elite play. I'm thinking so, especially against New Orleans this week. He had 9 targets for 7 catches. I can see that continuing.
Yeah.
Except for against San Francisco. He sucks against San Francisco for whatever reason. But aside from that, Cup could be a sneaky play for the rest of the season.
JSN is running hot right now. Hot.
He is.
So that's bound to sort of correct itself. You know, I don't think he's going to keep up on this pace.
So Tron says JCM balances his running back room with Barkley, CMC, and Jalen Warner. But you're also possibly giving up Pearsall. I'm definitely going to give Pearsall or JMO or Ted. Those are three wide receiver ones on their teams right now. Well, JMO's wide receiver 2, maybe wide receiver 1B. Maybe Golden for JCM, but I would wait to see what happens this week, though, too, because he hasn't looked that good. It looks like they're running 3 running backs on the Commanders.
Yeah.
If you don't think McNichols is going to get any play this week, then you're thinking wrong. Because he'll probably be the passing down running back.
Chris Rodriguez might get some play this week too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. We should. I know Bill had all the hype in the preseason and and all through the summer, but I just think, man, like they really didn't want to play him over Austin Eckler. I don't think we should be trying to go and grab JCM just as fast as we think.
Is this a dynasty league?
Waiting on IR. Would you guys continue to hold Christian Watson on IR? Heard he may not return until week 10. I would not.
No.
I would not. And the fact that
it's a redraft league, so no, I wouldn't.
And the fact that the Packers already gave him an additional year extension pretty much tells you that they don't want him to rush back. And the owner of the Packers will tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Hawaiian pigeon for goat Kanaka power. What? Peter brother goat. Hawaiian pigeon is the goat Kanaka power. I'm here for it, man. Whatever works for us. Whatever works for you. Whatever works for Tron. Goat Kanaka power. I got Cup for $1 in the auction league. Let's see if he holds up too. Again, Drone Baby. This is a dude that I think is just going to be a good bench piece to have, and we got some buys coming up in the not so distant future. DeAndre. And guys, don't forget, yeah, and Rhino said it best about 10 minutes ago. We're here. We'll be here all week. We'll be live again on Friday. Maybe a little bit earlier, maybe sooner. But then we'll be back on Friday for sure. We'll be back on Saturday. We'll be here for you on Sunday to celebrate together.
Or cry.
There's no crying here. There's no crying. No one's crying here. No one's crying here. And for JX, Penix does get a great matchup this week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're going to need it. We're going to need it for the Drake London managers who are like
And
up in arms right
yeah.
now.
And you know, it's not Drake London week this week. It's not. It's actually Kyle Pitts week this
Oh,
week.
Yeah.
my Lord.
It is the Carolina Panthers. The Carolina Panthers do not respect tight ends. I don't know why, but they let them eat whatever they want to do. Kyle Pitts is probably going to score a touchdown this week and have a good amount of yards.
All right. I mean, look, I'm not going to say those famous last words that I told you. So I'm not going to say it. I'm not. I want to see it. I want to see it happen. I want to see it come to fruition. That's what I want. The Smitty Goat.
Feel like I need to immortal my wide receivers. Would you guys try to trade up for an upgrade? Tyreek, McLaurin, TK, Cup, Hunter. I don't get the question. You want to upgrade from Tyreek, or what do you want to upgrade from?
Trade for an upgrade. He wants to trade for an upgrade.
Yeah, sure, there we go. I think you meant to say improve my wide receivers.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking was need to improve my. Yeah. Would you guys upgrade from Tyreek, McLaurin? I would say yes. None of them feel like a definite guy you can bet on week to week. But it kind of comes down to what does that cost you?
Right. I agree.
The Smitty Goat. Look at it. Look who's back. I know you see him. See who's back?
Yep.
The Smitty Goat.
Is this God? Is this a dynasty league or redraft?
I would just assume redraft.
Yeah.
I would assume redraft on this one.
I hate the word assume, but like this is redraft. I'm gonna go on record that this is redraft, even without waiting for the answer.
The thing.
No. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
You put it for me.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no, man.
No. The answer's no.
It's going to happen. It's fixing to go.
It's just early. Yeah, it's just early.
Yeah.
That touchdown pass to Ramondre Stevenson was designed for Trevion Henderson. Did you know that?
No.
Yes, it was.
So
right out of Mike Vrabel's mouth.
I saw that quote, but why wasn't he in then? What did he say?
That part I didn't catch.
Yeah. So that's where I'm like, because I saw the quote, but I didn't watch the clip. That made me go, well, why wasn't he out there then? One thing that I can say for certain, and this is crazy, something I did not think would happen, but his pass blocking isn't translating to the NFL right now. It's not. He got beat up pretty bad this past Sunday. So was that the reason why he wasn't out there?
Oh, you mean the professionals that have been in the league for a few years that have like bigger, stronger bodies are actually getting to Trevion. Oh shit! Imagine that! Imagine that! He's an excellent pass block. I mean, and I'm sure he is. He's going to be. Yeah. Well, let's get back to Smitty. Right? Is this Smitty's question?
No, this is a new one now.
No.
No, he said he thought so. That we all said don't do it.
I like Joe. We like Judkins also. By the way, I like Judkins. I like Judkins. Henderson is going to give us passing utility, receiving utility that Judkins is not going to get us.
But wasn't the question?
It was Henderson for
Johnson.
For Quentin Johnson, yeah.
Johnson, not Judkins?
No.
It was Henderson for Quentin Judkins. Dang, you got me messed up.
What the?
It was Travion Henderson for Quentin Johnson.
What's up, Jail Goat? Hold on 1 second, Jail Goat. Quentin Johnson. That's my bad. Now that changes things. Hold on a second. Do you need the wide receiver that badly? Is Quentin Johnson going to start for you? That's now the question I'd be asking. Trevion Henderson has started for him the last 2 games. I'm willing to bet.
Take away the touchdown from last night. Quentin Johnson had just a meh kind of game.
Over under Quentin Johnson touchdowns for the season.
I'll say over. He's probably going to go over 7.5.
I was good.
I'll say over 2.
Good. You know what I'm going to do?
Over 2.
You know what I'm going to. You know what I'm going to do?
Right.
You know what I'm going to do on Twitter? I'm going to offer $50 in an Uber gift card if Quentin Johnson exceeds 10 touchdowns. That's what we're going to do. That's my next. That's my next giveaway. It's not happening. So there's the answer. Still, if you're hell-bent, if you really need a wide receiver in week 3, I still wouldn't do it.
Okay, so you trade Pollard and Garrett Wilson for DK and Kamara.
I'm not doing that either.
No.
I would think about it.
I would think hard.
I would think about this one. Man, Justin Fields only thrown for 27 yards last week. Like crushed my enthusiasm for Garrett Wilson. It did. Like, it really did. I would think about that one. I would think about that trade.
We started here. London, Rome, or Tay?
It's a little early in the week, but I definitely want to start Drake London, and I may wind up going with Devontae.
Yeah.
Although Romo Jones had a great game. Scored
you can't go wrong with any one of these.
Of course.
Started too, so.
I would probably go back to Devontae Adams. And it's Drake London. All right. See you, goats. Did we cover everybody today? Did we cover all of our goats to make sure that we got everything? Any worry on Justin Jefferson? Yeah. As much as he's quarterback proof.
Nope.
We're about to find out how much more quarterback proof the man is.
No, I'm not worried about Justin Jefferson one bit.
Is Sampson a hold or a drop?
He's a hold. He's a hold.
Simpson's a hold.
That's
He's
pretty
a
much
hold. He's a hold, Mad Max goat. Definitely a hold, brother.
I think Stefanski messed up, and he knows he messed up not having Dylan Sampson out there more.
And Zach, let me put it to you this way, in case you may be new, because we have a new goat on the stream who's playing fantasy for the first time. You're probably not new to football though. You're probably not new to the game and know that Justin Jefferson has played with like several, 5, 6 different quarterbacks now in his career, and he still continues to perform at a very high level with all of them. Is there a little bit of a concern? Of course, there's a little bit of a concern for the Vikings offense in general. There's a little bit of a concern,
especially them missing the center and the tackle.
Their offensive line is banged up. That's a concern. If you're going to trade or look to move Justin Jefferson, your first-round pick, Zach Goat, you better get a haul in return. A haul.
If Jefferson can score points with Mullins and Dobbs and whoever else was out there,
McCarthy,
the kid, David Hall, he's going to score points with Wentz.
Yeah, I'm not worried about Justin Jefferson one bit. Not at all.
Jax, here's a question for you. This is just yours. We could probably.
John Rambo. John Rambo.
Do I pick up Wan'Dale Robinson or Franklin on Denver?
That's a fantastic name. Fantastic.
Taking Wan'Dale Robinson every single day of the week. 4 short target share, 4 short targets, 4 short productivity. I'm taking Wan'Dale Robinson.
Not going to move him. I drafted him in my first year playing fantasy. I know he's going to be dominant rest of the season. Looking forward to it. There you go, Zach. Mm-hmm. All right there. Spoken like someone that knows freaking football, Zach Goat. If you're new to the channel, please give us a like and subscribe. John Rambo. You guys don't know this reference, John Rambo? Rambo?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
There's my brother. My brother. See? Do you see what I'm talking about with Drake London?
I'm not worried about Drake London.
Yep, not worried.
It's Drake London managers.
I'm not worried about him.
I'm not worried about Drake London at all.
We wouldn't be worried about Drake London if they counted his touchdown week 1.
Yeah.
Drake London's there's way too much talent there. We already have a small body of work with Penix and Drake London playing together.
Zach.
And that's just got to continue to go on. John Rambo, the legend. You damn right, the absolute legend. Legend.
Yeah. Zach, we go Strange. Goddard's still hurt, so go Strange.
That shit's funny, John Rambo. That's actually might be the single best name I've seen on here, other than like some of our own goats, like a Tron and a Smitty, a Sniper. John Rambo. Tucker Kraft, welcome to the starting lineup. Yeah, there you go.
Absolutely.
You could probably, I don't even know if you want to hold Evan Ingram, you can, or you could drop him.
You can't blame everything. If he's not getting thrown the damn ball and they're not scheming his pass to him, you can't blame it on him. He's had 4 targets in 2 games. That's not on him. That's on scheme. That's on so.
But it's on us if we're starting him.
Of course, because of the potential. I'm not starting him this week because I'm going to sit and wait now.
All right, exactly.
But just he's not trash.
No, well, he's not trash. Of course not. He's not getting opportunity. He's not getting schemed up. He's not getting the opportunities, just like you just pointed out. But again, one more time. It's still only 2 weeks of football. Yeah. Still only 2 weeks. Reed is out. Kraft is going to eat. Oh, you brought my brother, Mr. Who's Soaked. Told you we're back in the land, Mr. Who's Soaked. We're gonna have another meeting later on in the week. We're gonna get all our soldiers together, get them with their game plans going for this week. And you know what we're gonna do? We're fucking smoke them. All right, guys. Good show.
Yeah.
Good show. Like we mentioned before, guys, if you're new to the channel, please give us a like the video, please subscribe to the Fantasy Goats channel. We've got plenty of content on the channel as well. You can see all of our shorts, all of our takes there. We're live damn near 6 days a week now. 5 to 6 days a week. Patrick Goat. We'll do one more for the Patrick Goat. One more. Because we don't want to leave any of the goats hanging. 2-2. You're 2-2? No, that's impossible.
Who does LM scoring?
CD and RJ for Chase Brown, Charb, and Tet. 2-point yard keepers, 2 receiver, 2 running backs, 1 flex. Yes, Chase Brown, Gibbs, Sharp, Warren, Scat, Tootin. Man.
2-2. It's league medium is 2-2. Basically 2-0. But it's really 2-2.
Yeah, he's super 2. Yeah, I thought that's
he won 2 matches, but he wasn't the highest scoring manager in 2 affairs.
I understand now. I got you.
Like he won, he beat his opponent, but 6 other dudes scored higher.
Yeah, I got you. I got it now. All right, so it was offered CD and RJ for Chase.
Now that has nothing to do with the players, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm taking that trade. The way Sharp ran last week and Kenneth Walker outproduced him, I'm not sure what's going on with Chase Brown right now. Chase Brown's not starting the hottest. Ted is Ted, but I don't know if I can give up CD for.
He was offered CD and RJ.
Oh, he was offered CD.
Yeah, offered.
Oh, then I would accept that trade.
Yeah,
I would absolutely accept that trade. I'm reading the wrong way.
For a haul of Chase Brown, ZC, and Tet.
Yeah, I am getting CD.
CD clears Tet, and CD clears Tet with Charbonnet too as well. But RJ.
Yeah, he has Gibbs and Warren, Scat and Tootin.
Yeah, it's a good team. That's a good team. I would consider that. I would definitely.
That might win you the league right there.
Yeah, I mean CD is just so dominant compared to everyone else.
League medium scoring, Patrick. If you're still with us, if you're still listening to us, what league? Just out of curiosity. It's not. We know Scott Fishbowl has league medium, but no trades. Warrior Bowl has trades, but not league medium. So just curious. I'm getting CD. Yes, you are. Go ahead and get them.
Patrick, that was my fault. Go get CD. Go let him win you the league, man.
Yeah,
that is a beneficiary trade for you. And I guarantee you, once it really gets sticky, RJ is going to be real great down the line. I'll absolutely taking that trade.
Okay, all right, very cool. Cool stuff. Appreciate you, DeAndre. Appreciate you, Tron Goat. Appreciate all the likes. Appreciate all the subscribes. Ridley is the future. Yeah. The future. You got to go back to the future for Ridley. Mm-hmm. All right, guys. We'll be back later on in the week. Enjoy the rest of your evening and stay well.
Be a difference, make a difference. Stay blessed, everybody.
Go Good Eyes. Go Good Eyes.
Let's get the eyes back.
Oh, I thought it's a good highs.
Let's get the eyes
back.
Oh,
good eyes.
Good eyes.
That way the war chief could get back on the field. Let's get some good eyes.